go to the Bacardi factory. This is my outfit every day. I fit.
He would go to the length of the earth and do whatever means necessary to get me back. He would get down on his knees.
Tilt with the left hand. It is closest to the heart. We're so romantic like that. Now what you're holding there is the house raise with the left. Anybody here Puerto Rico for the first time ever? Sí. Muy bien. Ah, pues, congratulations. Welcome. Thank you all for being here. Anybody celebrating something really good, like a birthday maybe?
25th anniversary.
25th anniversary? Oh my God. Congratulations. There you go. A birthday for love. Guys over there, any one anniversary by chance? Yeah. Two birthdays, 3, 4, 5. Let me know what you think. Or your faces will let me know something. You drank your like juice, or was there something holding up for dear life? You guys are fast, okay? Yeah, see. No hits today. Now, next up, we are going to measure 1 ounce of simple syrup. We want to balance out the sour notes with something fairly sweet. So 1 ounce, same ratio as the lime juice. And we just let it fall once again. You got it?
Yep.
Very fast, I love it. Now, next up, we're going to add the mint. And here's where we want to be careful with it because mint is the identity of a good mojito. If you mess up your mint, you will mess up inside the glass. So you're going to grab 2 to 3 mint leaves. You're always going to leave an extra one to garnish at the end, okay? So leave one out at least. But 2 to 3 mint leaves directly inside the glass. And that's when you take your bar spoon. And you're going to use the flat part to model the mint. That means applying pressure to it several times, 10 to 20 times. And that way you're squeezing the oils out. But we want to be careful. We don't want to do it too hard where you break the mint apart. This is a huge problem because if you start breaking the mint, you release more bitter compounds like the chlorophyll. And that is what throws off the entire mojito. Chances are, if you had a bad one, it was because of this. Where is the rum? Now, I told you that this rum invented the first mojito. But, plot twist, we're not going to use this rum. That's shocking. So, if you want to add the entire thing, you are free to add the entire thing. But if you measured less, if you want to measure less, that is always within your control, okay? If you want to measure half an ounce, 1 ounce, up to you, whatever you're comfortable. You want it around this level right here. It might seem like a lot, but I promise you, that is perfect. we are only gonna add a little splash. So around like this, that's it, right? You just wanna add a little bit of texture to the mojito. But if you start to serve the spoon, mix around a little bit. A few swirls is all that's necessary, just until everything looks cloudy. Makes it taste better if you really think about it. And now you think. I see all of you having wonderful, wonderful cocktails, so congratulations on your Bacardi Mojito. Okay, and what do we say before we enjoy? Salud. And go right ahead.
First drink.
And once you have measured out, you're going to let it fall into the glass. Well, not sorry, not glass, the shape. But the best part about this is that it's not made of. We are going to measure 1 ounce of simple syrup. And once again, let it fall, but if you want, you can do the clinking. Alright, we add rum. The ice you want to leave for as close to the end as possible in every cocktail. You don't want it to start melting too fast, okay? So, we are going to add some rum. And this time we do use Bacardi Superior. And a fun fact about this, it invented the mojito as well as the daiquiri. So. And then you're going to put tapita down. Somewhere far away, it can't hurt. Okay? And you're going to apply pressure so you can seal it. And then, only then, does tapita come back into the picture safely, okay? So you place tapita, you have it along, and before you start shaking, now it's all about technique. So your dominant hand, you put underneath. If you're right-handed, put your right. If you're lefty, left. The other hand, you're going to hold on to the 3 components with, okay? Then you're going to twist your dominant hand so that it faces towards you like this. And when you have that grip, that is when you shake. You're doing it, guys. You're doing it. And when your hand hurts, harder than it sounds if you did a good job. So if it's hard to do with just your hand, you can also use a napkin, and it comes off much easier. The glass. Yes, every last drop. Can you reach that little right there? Colors are going to be on the glass, which means the scent of the mint is going to be a lot more pronounced. Don't taste it just yet, but bring it close to your face and see if you can smell the mint on the glass. And now you're going to place it on the side of the glass, because that gives us 2 options. You can either drink from anywhere in the glass, or you can drink through the mint. And that way you get more of that flavor too. And with that being said, raise your glass, let's see how it looks. Yeah, my girl sees it doing that.